From the hot air balloon capital of the world, this is live coverage of the 2025 ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. It's Balloon Fiesta Live. And now, direct from the rooftop studio at Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here are your hosts, Art Lloyd Jr. and Ted Mays.
Well, hello world and welcome to midday. It's Wednesday in Albuquerque and most of the world. But this is Mass Ascension Day, Flight of the Nations Day. It's the ExxonMobil Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, the 53rd Balloon Fiesta. Well, thanks for joining us here on Balloon Fiesta Live. I'm Art Lloyd Jr. I got Ted Mays with me.
Good morning.
Hey, warm morning. Look at this, shirt sleeves for both of us.
Nothing needed.
Nothing needed.
Got a little storm that blew through, last night.
Well, yeah, depending on where you were. Parts of Albuquerque got pretty doused last night. Other parts just got some rain, and it's pretty wet on the field. But that shouldn't interfere with any operations today. We're just going to have people with wet feet and wet bottoms if you sit down.
Yes, feel like a frog. Ribbit.
We're looking for a great day today. It is Mass Ascension. It is Flight of the Nations Day, so we'll be sending off balloons not only with the U.S. flag, but with the flags of the other 11 or 12 countries that are here as well. So calm winds. We've been looking ahead at things. So you've been checking the pie ball.
Yeah, I've been looking at the pie balls.
readings?
I mean, it's a typical Albuquerque morning post-storm, so we're going to see what happens here. When that sun comes up, as we've said a million times, it changes things on the field. But we are going to have, from my understanding, we're going to have our dawn patrol. And we're going to have some surprise and delight that we have never had before. We will have a camera on board with Mr. Tim Taylor, one of the Dawn Patrollers.
Here.
That's the plan.
We're going to monitor the radio here, so hopefully we'll be able to pick up their kind of communication back and forth. They'll talk about everybody ready to go hot, everybody ready to lift off, all those types of things.
And that'll be followed by the Krispy Kreme, and then, to your point, the Flight of Nations Mass Ascension that will go out of here and get us through Hump Day of 53.
Absolutely. Yesterday, though, a day of competition and another first for Balloon Fiesta Live. For a number of years, you may remember or know that we put a mobile camera in our balloon, in someone's balloon, and they fly. And on competition days, the thought and the hope always was that they would fly over the target and score so that we could bring you what it's like to actually fly over the target and throw your marker.
Right.
Pat Irwin and his additional pilot, Chris, along with our camera person, managed to do that yesterday. And we brought it all to you live on Balloon Fiesta Live. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to let you see it in case you missed it. This is really cool.
Let's take a look.
Triangle, but we have
okay, we're going to watch the throw from Pat.
Balloons are coming in.
From the balloon, we've got the balloon camera. Pat's got his orange markers in hand.
Yeah, I know. We got it. We got it.
Actually, it looks like his co-pilot has the markers in hand, actually, which is a good strategy. Pilot flies the balloon. Let a passenger or co-pilot actually throw the markers. Oh, you're watching it right from the balloon. There's the triangles right in front of us. Kind of wrapping up the marker.
I know.
And he's coming right to us, Art, here on the field.
We see you in the shot. We're watching from the balloon. There goes the... Was that the throw? Did it go? There it went.
Come on.
He made it in the triangle.
Okay, now he's got to get the other one.
Far triangle here. Come on. Here we go.
And remember, he wants to get as close to that tip where you are.
Yeah. No swinging. No swinging.
Yes, he wants to get as close to the tip, right here, as close to the tip.
Don't wait too long. Point him at it. Point him at it, Ted. Point him at it. Point him at it.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Yeah!
Yes!
Nice job.
Excellent throw. All right. That's where you want to be.
We have Ultra Magic coming our way actually are right now, and he looks like he may come right to the very edge of the triangle.
If you're talking about the silver one, that's going to be Johnny Petrin.
Here. Yes. Hey, Johnny.
Great video stuff here on Balloon Fiesta Live. If you're on the field.
So how about that? I'm not sure who was more excited. Chris Casaselli, who was the additional pilot who actually threw the marker, Pat Irwin, who flew it, or us. You were right there. I'm just going crazy.
Well, what
here.
you couldn't see is as Pat flew by, he gave me a high five.
Did he?
Yeah, that's how low he was to the ground. So remember, in competition, you can go all the way to the deck. You just, and as Sid Cutters say, tickle the grass, but you cannot land on it.
And actually, because I played that back multiple times last night, as we were watching that's Tim
Yes.
Taylor going in, and yep, they're standing the balloons up out there. But I played that back, and to be able to hear the conversation there, can you get me just a little bit lower? So yep, then he came down. Yeah, don't swing this one, because the first one he needed to swing to get it over there. Second one, nope, don't do this. We're going to go right over the edge. You're going to be able to just basically drop it down. That is what they did. Fabulous. We were just thrilled to be on board with Pat and Chris yesterday.
It was an awesome experience, and to hear you in my ears going, show him, show him, show him, show him, and I was getting as close as I could, not to get in the way.
Right, yeah.
That was a lot of fun. So, Pat, if you win any money, your pals up here on the rooftop studio will be looking for you.
I texted him yesterday, and then he said, oh, yeah, thanks. And then about 30 minutes later, he writes back, he says, oh, I just got a chance to actually go see the broadcast. That was awesome.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So, yeah, great fun there. So that's the kind of stuff that you'll see here on Balloon Fiesta Live. And again, that show is already archived. You can go back and watch it over and over again. That particular moment took place at 2 hours and 45 minutes.
I was going to ask you exactly where it was, yes.
Yeah, watch the whole show, but if you need to skip forward to that, 2 hours, 45 minutes into that show. All at balloonfiestalive.com.
Well, out there in the field, it's looking very promising. We have the Dawn Patrol getting ready to go up and show us what the winds are doing here in the Albuquerque area. And then, again, we will have the Krispy Kreme glow followed by the Flight of Nations. So looking forward to it. I would have never thought last night at 9 o'clock. It was a pretty crazy storm. I had not seen lightning here like that in a long time.
We got about 200s at my house on the west side. Other folks over on the west side said they got drenched, and other folks said, I barely got the sidewalks wet.
Right.
So it depends on where you were, which is very typical here in Albuquerque. I want to point out one other thing about the live feed and the stream here as well. And yesterday morning, you may remember that our subscribers to the Balloon Fiesta YouTube channel were at like 9,800. And I said, we really need 200 more people. We need to get over the 10,000 mark. Thank you. You did it. We're at 10,200 this morning or thereabouts.
Yes, I got a couple instant messages on Facebook last night from some of our listeners saying, hey, you guys made it. You guys made it. So congratulations. So
that was fun, yeah.
Thanks to everybody out there.
Yeah, thanks for doing that. That doesn't mean if you're not subscribed, you can't still subscribe, because we'd love to build that base. The more subscribers that are there, the more incentive we have to put videos up all year long, not just the 40-plus hours of coverage during Balloon Fiesta. So when you're out there, share our Facebook pages. Of course, Facebook doesn't archive the shows anymore. They're only up there for something like 90 days, any of the live videos, and then Facebook takes them down. So feel free to watch it. Feel free to share them on Facebook. You want to see all the archives, then head over to the YouTube channel. They're all there. All 9 years, 8 years, and 8.5 years, I guess, since this is Hump Day.
Yep, so 8.5 years.
What day is it, Mike? What day is it, Mike?
Yeah. Whoop, whoop. Anyway, there's inside of Tim Taylor's basket with our cameraman.
Travis has the camera out there for us. And the Chick-fil-A balloon, part of the Dawn Patrol setup.
Yeah, when I first got here this morning, I walked over to the production truck and told them, hey, this is what may happen. And looking at the weather at that time, I was very doubtful that they would do Dawn Patrol. But then I got a phone call from Tim Taylor, and Tim indicated, like, hey, get your guys out here at a certain time. This is a go. So in a matter of minutes, we got our crack team out there so they could show you something that we've never really seen before, other than in canned video, I would say, not live.
So we're trying to get our official on-the-air light turned on. We kind of decorated the set a little bit more this year.
Yes, Art got me started on my pre-holiday Clark Griswold 101.
Actually, they probably can't get the shot from the north end because of the balloons in the middle, but maybe if there's a shot they can get from the north end with that super long lens we've added to our north and south cameras.
Once they depart, that should be an easy ask for this crack crew from.
But in the meantime, our drone picture is up. Our drone camera is up, bringing us this picture. Matthew Grote in the center lighting up with the yellow one and the kind of spiral stair steps going up. X-rated gesture. Not much activity in the flags. And don't confuse that for a red flag. That's just one of the sponsor flags hanging on the fence.
Yeah, looking at the weather that just had recently come out, I mean, it got a little speedy on the field here. It was like about 1 mile an hour when we got here, but it's the typical drainage coming down from the Sandy de Cristos through the Rio Grande Valley. It's sped up to about 4.5, about 300 feet. It's 7.5 miles per hour, and all those headings are about out of 180 to 190. So we're going to kind of see the same typical weather pattern we've seen in the past. It's actually from the takeoff. They're going to take off from from south and go north, and then box back around to the field. It's kind of an awkward box that we've also discussed, Art. Typically, it's that box that just is perpendicular with the Sandia Mountains, and this has been a little strange this year. It's been more of a northwest southeast type of box. So back in the days when they used to fly from Cutter Field or Sims Field, where they would hit the northeast heights, they're getting a lot of that same kind of wind direction. And there's Tim in there attaching his instruments, or double checking to make sure that they are attached properly.
I had forgot to flop over to the live chat, so I wasn't seeing all the conversations. So I asked if there were folks out there, and Deanna says, you know it. This is the time of year she can get her boys out of bed at 4 a.m. No complaints.
Almost like Christmas morning, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the Facebook live chat. It's not loading for me, but we will get there. I can see everybody, but there's no comments.
No comments there.
Maybe they're quiet. It's halfway through.
It's halfway.
They're taking a break.
Yeah. And you know, we've always talked as pilots that have flown here for years that you actually kind of hope for a little bit of weather in the middle of the week, because you kind of could always use that break.
Yeah, I know the fans, you know, the people that come to the event, the fans, they don't really want that.
They don't want that.
And I don't think we really want it either, but you need to sleep.
Yeah.
You know, and it is a pretty grueling thing, you know. All right, I guess we have weather coming up right now, and so we'll send it over to
pilot
briefing.
Mexico. And get used to this stationary boundary. It's going to be hanging around here over the next couple of days. If you remember yesterday, I showed you those two big arrows. The winds coming through the canyon, bringing an easterly flow into Albuquerque and the airport down south, and a drainage flow coming in north from Santa Fe. We basically have that again today, but the flow from the easterlies is a little bit weaker, and the flow from Santa Fe down the river valley is a little stronger. So we're going to still see that tug of war, but the northerly flow, as you can feel it right now, is going to be a little bit more throughout the day. Satellite imagery shows a lot of moisture. Most of it's out into eastern New Mexico, and I'm sure some of you may have saw some lightning this morning when you got up. And those thunderstorms are up in north and east of Santa Fe. We do not see any outflow boundaries from these. The thunderstorms are heading off to the north and east, and we're not expecting any convective activity here through the morning. The lifted index throughout the morning is going to be right around 0 to -1, so slightly unstable, but it's going to stay in that range and not be too far from 0. The latest METARs showing those easterly winds are still fairly stout down at Sunport and at 9 miles an hour from the east. And the density altitude is 6,412 feet. Double Eagle, METAR is showing a northeast wind, 4 knots, so similar to kind of what we're having out here on the field. And you can see from the folks with Dawn Patrol getting into that flow right now. So we do have a bit of a stronger gradient between Santa Fe and Albuquerque. 6 degrees difference in temperature and 0.06 degrees in terms of inches of mercury in terms of pressure. So a little bit more of a drainage flow, but counteracting that above the ground, and we're seeing it on the pieball around 700-800 feet. The winds are coming from the southeast as you get a little bit higher. So we will have somewhat of a box situation today. The TAF through the morning hours are showing the winds to be variable at 5 knots. Few clouds at 3,000 feet. That's what the pieball showed. About 3,000 or 4,000 feet is where we're encountering the cloud deck. Double Eagle and Albuquerque TAFs are very similar here through the morning hours. And again, check your WhatsApp to get the most recent pieball information, and the pieball is definitely showing that tug of war going back and forth. The wind profile in the lower levels, starting here at 7 a.m. through 9 a.m., are pretty light through the first few hundred feet, but we are going to have a little bit of a quicker layer today in that area right where the inversion is going to be, right around between 700 and 1,000 feet or so. So that'll be something that you may encounter. Once you get above that, you'll be going to generally the northwest. Staying below that, you'll be generally heading off to the south. I wanted to let you know that with this stationary boundary in place, we're going to have this high humidity air in place. We did not get enough rain in this particular area to give us a big fog threat, but some of you may see some patchy fog, especially down along the river, but we're not expecting any widespread fog formation. But with the high humidity air around, in the afternoon hours, again, expect thunderstorms and be prepared for those, as thunderstorms are going to be a daily occurrence here, probably at least here for the next couple of days, a little bit longer. So for the weather helpers of the day, we have two again. We have Jack Jones, and I found out this morning that Jack is recently got his student ticket. Is that correct? So congratulations. And Rowan Yoakum. Yay. So do we have a zebra with a whistle? We have permission to launch. Pieball. Thank you very much. Have a good flight.
All right, so weather,
We're
good.
a go. We're a go.
Thunderstorms in the afternoons. We'll just deal with that as they come along, but we're off. Not only is Dawn Patrol, but we expect the entire mass ascension to be aloft. And as promised, in the Dawn Patrol flight this morning, we have our balloon camera. So yesterday on the target, today you're looking back at the field from a balloon flying Dawn Patrol.
Another first on Balloon Fiesta
And
Live.
you can see why balloons don't typically fly in the dark, because when you look down, all you see are lights. You see no other feature on the ground.
And there's our balloon right there, flown by Tim Taylor with the stars and stripes. Floating towards the Balloon Museum, actually coming towards us at the southern end of the field.
Yep, he's staying low. Matthew Grote's about to come right over the rooftop studio. And we got a chance to meet his folks the other morning. They got a flight the other morning, too.
They did.
Of course, the marker lights hanging from the balloon, that's required when any aircraft is flying.
He's causing trouble down here with the VIP people.
But they picked up on it. They picked up on the fact he's right over the top of the rooftop studio.
He said, my mom said thank you.
you.
That's awesome. You're welcome.
Yep. No, it was great meeting them the other day. That was perfect. So, you know, in his real job, Matthew runs a balloon repair station here in Albuquerque. So when you need those repairs, or you just need the annual inspections, or you want to make some modifications to different things, Matthew is one of the guys to see here in Albuquerque.
And if I ever need to know anything about a balloon or repair or send him someone, he's a wealth of knowledge. As so there are many people out there. We just had recently Josie Scott, who's on our team, her husband Michael had a repair station in Oklahoma, and they just recently moved to Albuquerque.
They did.
It's a little competition.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a couple of ways to do that. So we're going to continue to watch Dawn Patrol here, but Diane Kinderwater's back on the job and has managed to snag someone with a little special deal, I understand. Right, Diane?
That's what I heard.
Good morning, world. Happy Wednesday here at Balloon Fiesta. We've got another first for you at Balloon Fiesta Live. Now, we've had engagements, we've had proposals, gentlemen getting down on their knees here on the field, and of course, we've had weddings in the baskets, in the balloons. But this is a first. We're sharing a honeymoon, a mini honeymoon with this newlywed bride and groom who got married in Las Vegas recently, just 2 days ago, but they wanted to come here and have their pre-honeymoon with all of us, and they got up on their honeymoon at 2 a.m. We have Hayden and Anu from Dallas, Texas. Wow, thank you for sharing your honeymoon with us, Hayden.
Absolutely, thanks for having us. We're super excited to be here.
Oh gosh, what do you think about on your honeymoon getting up at 2 a.m. to get here to the Balloon Fiesta?
It was hard, but we did it.
And of course, you have your beautiful gown on, your tux from your wedding. Why did you want to come here?
It was really special to my dad, and we lost him, so we wanted to make this trip in honor of him. So.
And who is your father?
Logan.
Logan, yeah, so it was a shout out to Logan for her father. He passed away a couple of years ago, so we wanted to do something special for him since we got married. So we're going to ride in a hot air balloon on Friday. We're super excited.
And of course, having your photos taken, you had your photos taken with the Dawn Patrol this morning.
Yeah, and we got our lovely photographer here.
Let's get Erica over here, Erica Dirtle. She's the Erica Dirtle Photography. You've been here at the Fiesta videotaping and filming brides and grooms, but what about sharing their honeymoon too?
It's pretty exciting. I know it was rough to get up at such an early hour for all of us, but we made it and we found each other in the crowd. This is the first time we've met today at 5 a.m. and we're about to go scope out a good spot for mass ascension and take some newlywed portraits.
You look quite dapper there, and actually I'm going to step aside so we can see your beautiful gown. Would you like to turn around a little bit? Let's see the back. There we go. A new, woo! Beautiful, beautiful. And again, you're going to first time you're going to outshine our balloons here at Balloon Fiesta Heart.
Thank you.
Well, great. We're happy to hear it.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for having us.
Best of luck in your marriage. Thanks, Erica. Okay.
Thanks, Diane. Congratulations to the lucky couple, the happy couple.
Yes.
And what a place. Couldn't think of a better place to come and enjoy your honeymoon. In fact, do the whole deal here. Get proposed here, get engaged here, get married here, come back and honeymoon here, come back and celebrate your anniversaries.
A wonderful tribute to their father as well.
Absolutely, absolutely as well.
You've been watching some awesome shots from our balloon cam up there at Dawn Patrol. Captain Tim Taylor.
I'm looking at all the lights and I'm thinking, 50 years ago, there weren't nearly those amount of lights.
No, not at all. But if you've ever been to Albuquerque or never been to Albuquerque, it's laid out in a grid system, and this is a great way that you can see that grid system laid out.
You can see it, yeah. And then, of course, you get the dark patch that would be
this dark patch right here is the Bosque, or where the Rio Grande.
I was just going to say the river and
and you can see all the cars lined up on the bridges coming over the river.
Because there are only a couple bridges that get across the river. So, yep.
Looking out towards Rio Rancho to the northwest. And I have a feeling that they will be making our way back here.
Well, Don said that there was potential of a box up there, and that the directions will be a little, well, kind of almost like yesterday.
Like we discussed, not your typical, not perpendicular box with the sandy is, but more of a northeast or northwest to southeast type of box.
Here on the field, our first balloons of the day are inflating. New Mexico True, Bill Lee with the New Mexico True balloon, the Truly balloon. He will be one of the balloons flying the U.S. flag, and the other one
is Centennial Route 66, it appears.
Yes, it is. I was going to go grab and see. Oh, yes, Adam McClinton is flying that one. That's what I was stalling while I was trying to call up the pilot.
I had it right here on your handy dandy balloon
yeah,
spotter.
I wasn't ready. Nice pictures to you. Another 15 minutes or so, and we'll be ready for the national anthem. But continue to get the pictures back as the sky starts to get up. So here's folks that
Good morning,
both
y'all. How y'all?
whether it was
Happy
it was
hump
like
day,
you were in
happy
all the shots here,
Wednesday.
Ted,
Before we
and selfies with Ted.
Well, I think you had departed to go down to the
Yeah,
to
I
the
was
field
down
there.
at So she was helping fill the time.
We are going to be
And this was another
flight
pilot
today
who was
here in
said he
Shelton,
was working.
Connecticut.
I'm not so sure with all the balloon pictures and the other. And the work is just kind of over there on the side.
And, yeah,
On the
we're just
field
gonna have a
here,
fun
people
time. The
taking
wind
pictures
seems to be
with the
pretty
balloons.
decent.
So you don't have to be sending us pictures of you watching from home. You
Right.
can send it when you're out here as well. And then there's another one here is when someone else had decided to do the same kind of thing. So pictures from the field.
Great shot.
Next.
Come on, man.
I like this one. Watching and embroidering a quick pair of jeans as they watch, they're on their way to Balloon Fiesta for Thursday and excited to be here. So getting ready, love to hear it. Actually, somebody on the YouTube feed today said they were on the plane watching, they're on their way here. Another one watching from work.
It appears.
Yeah. At least
notice there's nothing identifiable there, so they don't.
Yeah, we're not ratting them out. We're not ratting them out. This one's from the Netherlands.
And look, there's a zebra back behind there letting them.
Yeah. Checking on the launch, making sure everything's going well.
Yeah, so pretty much you don't have
And
to.
Conscious Lake up in not too far from here, watching the sunrise live, as well as when we launched the Xfinity balloon of the day the other day. Got another one there. There we go. This one,
they're into it. Check that out.
Yeah, so the idea here from Belgium, they've set up their flight simulator to fly balloons in the flight simulator. And of course, notice the 2009 bumper sticker above.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So they're watching, they're flying in the simulator.
Right.
So they're really flying.
They're flying Fiesta, in a simulator from Belgium. Yeah.
You know you're going to get a lot of calls on how people can do that.
Yeah. Actually, I think I saw something about people trying to get a little meetup online where they all get into the simulator together and fly together. I think that would be fun. So taking pictures while you're driving, please keep your eyes on the road. And
that's a great one.
Yeah, look at there. I got the card of the balloon. It's posing with the new Sunflyer balloon of Josh Bacon.
I really like that balloon.
You see that was the last one? All right. We've got another set for later on this morning. So probably a good time to catch up on a couple of other pieces of business. So why don't you tell them about how they can get involved?
Well, if we could get the truck to throw up the QR code, we are giving away 3 Balloon Fiesta Live Retro Hot Air New Mexico license plates. There you go. There's a replica of it there. We've been doing this for many years, and special thanks to the Science Store here in Albuquerque. We are giving away 3 of these every session. Art here will be pulling the winners from the previous session. We're about a day behind because there's a lot going on, and we do the best we can to get it out. But scan that to win. Please only scan it one time, and when you scan that and enter in your information, that automatically makes you eligible to also win a jacket.
Oh, yeah.
A Balloon Fiesta Live jacket. And this is exactly the same jacket that the special shape pilots will have. And we are going to send it to you, minus my name and Art's name, with a nice Balloon Fiesta embroidered logo. And on the other side, our title sponsor, ExxonMobil, right here. So enter in to win. I know we have to give away a jacket today, if I'm not mistaken, and 3 license plates from yesterday.
Yep. So yesterday's jacket winner that we are announcing today is Kurt Hunter from Austin, Texas.
Good. Congratulations.
So Kurt's going to get one of those fabulous jackets. By the way, you know, excess pilot jackets are always available at Balloon Fiesta stuff after Fiesta. And so, look, you're coming into the neighborhood.
Yep.
Tim landed in the neighborhood, and they're watching. I hope they're watching us.
From the front door.
You can get these jackets usually after Fiesta at BalloonFiestaStuff.com because we buy multiple jackets because we have to order them so far in advance. Then we have multiple sizes, and pilots have the opportunity to change sizes and all that other kind of stuff. Guess what? those jackets are now for sale live on BalloonFiestaStuff.com. So if you didn't win one or you don't believe in your chances, you could go buy one of these jackets at BalloonFiestaStuff.com.
Or if your significant other would like a jacket, if you feel you're going to win, at least you'll have one secured for you before Fiesta ends.
And guess what? You know that special Balloon Fiesta Live code we've been telling people?
The 10% off?
The 10% off.
Good on the jacket?
It's good on the jacket.
All right.
BF Live is the code on Balloon Fiesta Stuff, and you can save 10% on that jacket. All right, some winners. I don't know if I announced yesterday's license plate winners or not, so let me make sure I do that. From Santa Rosa, California, Beverly DeCoeur. From Green Bay, Wisconsin, Dana Morina. And from Marshallville, Ohio, Tim Madura. So those are our license plate winners for yesterday. We'll still pull 3 more for this morning. Again, 3 license plates per session, 1 jacket per day. And you can get to those by that QR code that was on the screen. You missed it, back to recording up a little bit to show up a little bit, or we'll show it again later today. Look at this, flying right over the neighborhood, looking for a wide spot in the road. Or
I think he's right down in Vista del Norte. I think he's
on his way down there. That's what I'm thinking. The houses look like flying between here and there.
That's looking from the east to the west. You can see the volcano cliffs out there, and now he's panning back around, back towards Fiesta Field, right about there.
There you go. All right. Yep. Oh, Deanna says, yeah, I bought one of the vests from last year for just $20. Yep, they're not on sale. You can get the discount code to work this right now. Obviously, like every other place, because they're dated, the longer we have them, the prices will go down. But of course, the size choice is not quite available.
There are your Rainbow Riders with your crispy green glow. Fire right there in TGB. Mr.
Eric Greenwood, the yellow with the red silhouette of Michael.
Catch. There's my old balloon, Mr. Michael Gorenflow in Airflow.
That's the black one with the kind of spirals up going up.
I can tell you
then on the far right was the ones you pointed out before, Keith and Glory Vincent.
Kurt.
Kurt.
I can tell you a funny story about it. It's what day? Yes, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. Mr. Sprinkles, JJ Mancini right there, the purple balloon. The Airflow balloon that Michael Gorenflow flies, we were balloon partners at one time, and we couldn't figure out how to name the balloon. So on the bottom of the balloon, this is kind of how you incorporate all your balloon pilot friends, there was a little sticker that said, Fluff and Stuff. When Fluffy passes on, bring him home forever. It was a taxidermy service. We don't know where the sticker came from. It was the previous owner that had it on the bottom. So J.P. Matas, John Paul Matas, who actually is a co-owner with Kurt Van Sant in Burning Desire, which is their balloon, he said, I got the perfect name. It's Ted and Mike, so TM Fluffy Stuff, just like the old HR puppet stuff. So weird stuff, how you come up with balloon names. That's how Jerry, when I sold Mike the balloon, there was no Ted any longer involved, so he went with Airflow.
Sure. Yeah, some of the names are just kind of, every name has a little. I swear he's landed in that intersection before, like last year. I know.
All right, so Scooby, so pretty much I've kind of upgraded my screen. If you look at the bottom right, there's a yellow flag. Pretty much that, you know, it's not a cancel flag, not a green flag yet, not ready to go. But once the flag turns green,
good morning.
Like right after the anthem or whatever, when it turns green, that means it's green light for everybody to fly. So just go ahead. I'm trying to improve my screen and everything on there. You got the flight status flag is what they do now. So.
relatives up in Wisconsin.
And the Netherlands are back online as well. Got a crew member that's laying in the back of his chase.
Yeah, Joe, I got the days mixed up with the hard places to land. That's the day. As you can tell, their entrance, I mean, our little place is very small.
There are so many people and so many vehicles and balloons on here. what a lot of times the crew will do is they'll bring part of the crew in to get the balloon launched. The other part of the crew won't come on the field. They'll sit off the field. So
I appreciate that, brother.
They can be out there to start the
and I made it yesterday. I got tired of that boring
works their way off.
old same one.
You split the crew up that way. These clouds are a little heavier than anticipated, but yeah, it's going to mean for some different shots than we've seen of the clear blue skies.
I always like it because you get a nice silhouette of the moon. Yes, solar pop on the front end of it. So my wife always says, I need them all.
Yep. And just another one.
Yeah.
One more. I just need another one. Yep, okay, one. And I don't have that shot. Well, because we're constantly moving, clouds are constantly moving, people are always moving. We're never going to get the same shot twice. Even if Tim Taylor does that same intersection. Right? Looking back from our drone camera. Oh no, this is, yeah. Where are we? Yeah, that's a drone. Yeah, looking downfield. So we're looking past this first row and looking at the middle of the field inflating.
We're just to the right.
Yeah. He's zoomed out just a little bit farther because we have a row down closer to us that is inflating. And if you look way down in the bottom corner or right down the screen, you see them inflating. These are the guys that are in the middle. Mass Ascension, we do two waves. We start at the south end and at the middle at the same time because the field is big enough and there's enough room for us to be able to send them off kind of two at a time.
Microsoft, get this shit fixed, dog.
What's that button? Speaking of.
Right, there it is.
Right back behind.
Let's say you see a new profile too. It's all good, bro.
Yeah. The yellow one with the red circle at the top. Yeah, the red one we're looking at is ExxonMobil. Kind of light blue and white is Intel. The UMB Bank was the dark blue one. There's the shot from the stage with the new Centennial balloon standing up on the left.
Looks like it's going to be just us three this morning.
And we're just a few minutes away from launching the U.S. balloon of the day, balloons, plural, of the day. The Centennial balloon and Julie Hudson. Haven't seen Jennifer yet this week. I got to get down there for my hug.
I always give her a hard time when they did their rally out in Dallas. First time I ever went out, we did the title back in the long days. So I was well, see, even event organizers can make mistakes.
Yeah, I also announce up in Colorado, and they make balloon cards for the balloons as well as for the announcer up there, right? And they've misspelled my name for a couple of years. So I wonder if that's the Chase Jeep.
That's one approach to Chase. But it seems very stable going down.
Yeah. So someone wants to know what direction they're going to fly. Generally, they look like they're going to end up going south. There is supposed to be a little bit of east-west box up there. Once we get more balloons up, we'll be able to tell you.
And again, once the sun does start pushing through that cloud bank, that's a lot of clouds on the other side. Yesterday, Dawn was talking about those two storms were fighting on the east side of the mountain. So we saw that last night with that view before that storm rolled in. The clouds, spectacular view here in Albuquerque. It's kind of like a wave coming back over the San Diego.
Yeah, this is one of those for aviators. You would have mountain obscuration on the mountains there.
Yes. Scott Winsler was saying good morning from the Adirondack Balloon Festival Volunteer Committee.
He's been emailing me back and forth. One of their organizers is supposed to be here now. We'll hope to get connected.
Another thing, Microsoft, fix the sound.
We're going to head down to the Main Street stage and our national anthem this morning performed by Leah Black.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ran glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
New Mexico balloon flying.
Let's say y'all don't have to take off just yet.
Wednesday mass
Apparently we got some other people coming in. We want to make sure they get in here.
The 53rd edition. Ted Mays.
It's going to be KJ. SD is their closest airport. You're just going to have to go north up the river a little bit.
We've got the
right around
Facebook
here.
Post from the Adirondack Balloon Fiesta, and one of the coordinators I've been dealing with there. He just showed up behind me, so we get a chance to talk to him. Landon in the street?
Yeah.
To the park.
Yeah. There's Tim. And there was Dee, by the way, his wife, right down here.
If y'all want to fly, y'all go ahead. I'm just going to wait for these other two.
Yeah, yes.
Right.
Make sure they get in good.
There.
Welcome to the Balloon Tribe.
So yeah, perfect timing going through here. And while we have the U.S. flags in the sky with the Mexico Truly balloon and the Route 66 balloon with Adam McClinton aboard as the pilot, we'll be sending off the international balloons and flags. We'll try and catch those for you as we go. But in the meantime, Diane has picked up the conversation with our anthem singer, I believe.
Diane?
You've got it, Ted and Art. I have Leah Black from 93.3 The Q, and she is the anthem singer here at Balloon Fiesta. She did it 2 years ago.
You have to skew it. S-K-E-W.
And she is a pro, yet she said
usually it depends on your settings or what you got.
I feel like that's healthy, I guess. I don't know. I never want to like go in and be like, I'm gonna kill it, because you always gotta, you care a lot. So
get pumped up.
Yes.
I see somebody at the airport down there that wasn't there a second ago.
This crowd today, it's seeing that.
I felt like I almost got choked up. It's such a patriotic song, and I just felt so. I get really, into it, and it's such a song of feeling. Like my heart is racing right now, but I almost started crying while I was singing it, just because you feel, the crowd, and it's such a beautiful event. And anyway, so I did it. Woo!
I mean, we're literally just, it's not that far,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
We watched it go.
So good.
That make you feel?
Oh, it made me feel so good. I love America, and everybody's here from all over the world, and Balloon Fiesta is so amazing, so welcome everybody.
So this is going to be
such
your,
an amazing
okay,
event.
so Ken,
And what are you going to tell
Ken
your
DCC?
listeners at the morning show?
Yes.
On tomorrow, Thursday, you'll be back on the air?
Yes, I will. I'm going to tell them that we did it.
All right,
Carlos
so I
and I are
located
broadcasting
Ken.
live all week long here
So
at Balloon Fiesta, so we'll be here
can
tomorrow
you skew
too.
your balloon?
There's Carlos D. Make sure you tune in 93.3 The Q. But yeah.
Over there? I mean, you're literally like a couple
on
miles away.
Balloon Fiesta Live.
Oh yeah, we're on Balloon Fiesta Live. Hi guys. So come visit us. We're going to be here tomorrow. We're Friday. We're broadcasting live all week. 93.3theq.com is our website, and you can tune in.
And your listeners can tune into Balloon Fiesta Live tomorrow. Tell them about it.
Okay.
And they can watch you singing the national anthem. It's on archive.
Oh my
Just
gosh.
go to balloonfiesta.com, the Balloon Fiesta site. It says Balloon Fiesta Live, and they can check out Wednesday morning and see Leah Black.
I got to tell my mom.
Tell
She's
your
up in
mom,
Denver.
tell everybody.
I didn't know you could do that. I'm not going to go watch it, but you guys can watch it.
Oh, we're going to be watching it.
Whoa.
So we got Ken over here at
she's
the
gotta
actual
go watch
airport.
it.
Yeah, she's got to watch this.
Thanks for having me.
Ted and Art, They're saying you gotta watch. Why would
Kenny
you not
Ann,
watch
good
it?
morning.
I don't want to watch myself
Yeah, he's
after I
one
sing.
of our
I
newer
will
guys from
critique it.
yesterday
It'll be
morning.
too hard. It'll be too hard.
Well, she can scrub through that
Mom's
part,
gonna
but
watch.
she's got to
Yeah,
watch
and
the
your listeners
rest.
gonna watch.
Yes.
She said, toughen up. You can toughen up and watch it. BalloonFiestaLive.com. Back to you, Art and Ted.
Thanks. Just giving Leah a hard time.
Yeah, nice job. It was a beautiful
yeah,
rendering
it
of
was.
the national anthem.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Leah.
Yeah, and so they're already coming back over.
The box we discussed, again, that kind of strange, not typical box, more of the northwest to southeast box, but it's there yet again. This is Tom Steinbach taking off right in front of us here. It's Bender 411.
Yep. We saw Cupid's Heart Balloon. We talked to Adrian earlier. Ultra Magic in the air from Spain.
That's Sunset Glow, Mr. Steinbach. They're trying to get back to us here. So that forward camera, if Mr. McConnell and Tristan would leave, they could probably zoom it in.
And I think Nick's kind of like right in the line. So we get him up, we'll do that. Actually, I keep watching because we want to figure out what the pattern is today. So Billy in Truly, New Mexico was coming back north, and now he's got a little bit of a northwest. So being able to take that out, that's the direction I think I would want to fly this morning.
There's a lot of open space.
Absolutely. And Adam McClinton in the Centennial Balloon has now started the path back north. And actually looking straight up, I see the Cupid balloon is getting the north as well.
Yep, and if you look out to the west, we have Rick Jones, one of our Dawn patrollers. He has made it all the way. He's definitely over the river, probably over Corrales. He's firing up right now.
There's actually 3 more. You probably can't see from the
I
lights.
can't tell who that is.
But yeah, there's 4 of them out that way. So Rio Rancho, I think we're coming your way.
Where you at, Ken?
Now you know what's going to happen when the sun comes up. That's all going
It'll
to
all
change, and all the people
The
who
good
are
news
going to
is
start throwing eggs at us.
the clouds won't let the sun do its work as quickly.
Right.
And make sure you have all your multiplayers on all players not live.
Arabelle
Miss
flies.
Arabelle's out.
We saw her inflating. Our Krispy Kreme balloons are getting airborne out of the middle of
Waiting
the
on
field.
Ken.
There's our cameraman.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well,
If y'all want to take off, y'all can go ahead. I mean, I'm about to in here in a minute. I just want to
And the
make sure
crew. So they're packing
Ken's coming
up.
over here. If he can
While
slew it
here on
over
the
here.
field, UMB is in the air. Eric Greenwood with
Where
his
you're going over there,
entrapment
Ken,
balloon.
you're getting up in the ocean. And
Horizon
trust me,
balloon
you don't want to
talked
do
about a
that.
few
We've
minutes
already dealt
ago
with that
off
once
the
or twice.
far west side of the field.
That's why I kind of got away from the ocean. So I kind of pushed it up here a little bit, you
I
know.
think that's a tight end shot of him.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see the camera shot here now. You can see the sky is gray for the clouds. But maybe a little more stable as well.
All right, we got Joe up in the air.
Wendy Bucket, balloon, rising out of the picture on the right. The Leon, Mexico balloon. That gray one with the green and red at the
All
top.
right, we got Scooby-Doo in the air.
Yep.
You can go further to J.D. Dyer from UK on the left-hand
far
side.
left, yep.
So
All
now
right.
we have Switzerland,
Scooby-Doo-Doo.
Mexico, and
Spain.
United Kingdom.
And here
Just need
goes,
to turn your live weather
Tristan
on once you
McLean.
take off.
He's in a country all of himself. You got to love the coordinated cowboy hats.
Well, I was just going to say, I like that they have the cowboy hats because you can take one glance and you know whose balloon you're talking about. You don't need the banner number, and of course, we don't
Kenny
even
and
see the balloon. We just see a little bit of the skirt.
He's going to get
Like
up
I
off
said,
the ground,
double
give us
check
the
and to make sure.
Traditional Tristan McLean tip of the hat.
Hold on. Try to get
The
this.
field.
Yeah. And the crew just kind of walking about.
When you go to your settings, your online settings, make sure it's on all players and not live. A lot of people, we've all had that issue. It's very confusing, but it's a very simple fix. Ask Joe. We dealt with that for the first couple of times, but you have to put it on all players. No live players, because every time. Yeah, it's been, I don't know what the hell. It's got to be on all players. Where'd y'all go? Oh, y'all was barely above. They ain't got no winds over here, pretty much. All right, I see you. All right, I see you over there. Yeah, we see you now, buddy. Ken, where you at?
Tom McConnell gets the Zia balloon airborne, and Diane Kinderwater's on the field. Diane.
You see Ted and Art, all sorts of things here at Balloon Fiesta, including Aram and family wearing his can't. When I saw this, I go, how bright can you be? I've got some competition with you.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, see how you
But your
just
team lost
disappeared?
last night in the finals.
We'll be back. We're like
Usually it happens when you text, message somebody,
You are shaking, Aram?
and mainly if you have it on live players.
Tell me about your family in the Balloon Fiesta and your history here.
I've been here since, well, I got here in '91. My daughter
Yeah,
was
I'm
born
learning
here.
this
My
in
sister
all
from
real
Kansas
time.
is seeing it for the first time. Her husband. She's a camera bug. So yeah, they're enjoying it, and that's what counts. Everybody's here having a good time.
Having a good time. And so even though your team lost last night, you're able to shake it off and enjoy the balloons.
That's it.
First time here?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's just a real serene. It's unreal.
It's unreal.
It's unreal.
You had to get up early, but it's all worth it.
It's also worth it.
What will you tell your friends back home about this?
The atmosphere, like calm.
Worth the trip.
Worth
Absolutely worth the
10
trip.
hours. 10 hours.
Does this beat a football game? Yeah. We're not sure.
We're close.
We're close. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Back to you.
Thanks, Diane. What a fabulous morning.
It is shaping up to be. And we talked about the photographs of the clouds. Look over here at Rich Longhorn in Humpty Dumpty. He was pushed. But look at the clouds building up behind him, and what sort of
I don't think he's moved. He hasn't fallen off. He's
Not yet.
still there. No one's pushed.
No, he will be.
What up,
There's
Scooby?
our
Scooby.
Dawn Patrol.
So this is the view of the top. So you see that stuff kind
I
of
don't
red
know what
kind of
happened to
hanging in
Ken.
there. During the flight, that was holding all the hot air in.
Ken.
They've used the red line to pull that down inside the envelope so
Kenny,
the hot air
what's
can escape
up?
out
We
the
see
top.
you.
And if you can see how the heat discolors the sides of the
Can you still not
parachute
see
top
us?
over time, that fabric, you have to understand, withstands up to degrees
I
Fahrenheit.
got no wind, bro.
So it takes an awful lot of heat. And then when you vent the balloon, equipment we can use that with, that hot air escapes out the top of the vent, so that's where you're getting that discoloration on. So that's something that Matthew Brody or Mr. Scott would help you with.
Yep. And so the idea here is they're kind of pulling that back up so they don't have, because it's going to get buried in all that fabric as they pack it
You
up.
saw the little Velcro tabs, the little black tabs on it.
Yep.
That's what holds it in place during the cold inflation period.
So they'll pull all that up so
Yeah, it's
they can
gonna be a
easily
slow
get to it
fly
to
this
put
morning.
those tabs in when they get ready to inflate it tomorrow morning.
We got some lively people there in front.
Yeah,
They're
very
about to
slow
push
fly
on
this
these.
morning.
You think?
I think so.
Nah. I think he's going to escape this.
Make sure you got your weather on live. Make sure the time is about 7:11 now.
Now, this is definitely more a typical box pattern. Off to the south, up a few 100 feet north, up 100 feet more, you get the northwest. I think everybody's going to take advantage of it today.
We're like this.
I mean, everybody's so far, and I can see that.
Well, looking to the west, you can't see that. Maybe our camera goes down to the west, and the Truly balloon and the Cupid balloon, they are definitely over the river.
You can just see the river starting to flow that way. Not the actual water river, but the air river up there. Yeah. U.S. Bank balloon in the air. Pinnacle Propane.
Group of people checking out their bucket list here.
You betcha. Hey, joining us here on the rooftop studio, Henry Rosenbaum, our balloon meister. Good morning, Henry.
Good morning.
Got a west wind up here.
Hey, we're
2,000.
having a great day. It's 5 days of program, 7 sessions. Thought I'd let my hair grow down.
I was going to say something about your hair's growing out.
Well, time to get back to the trailer and do my normal cleanup. So, anyway, put a little hat on to keep it in check on the sides. But look at these balloons. This is not amazing.
It is.
How about yesterday? In the last couple days, the way we are filling the skies is unbelievable.
Have you had a chance to look at the
unbelievable. You know, whoever came up with the theme of this year, skies, was spot on.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. So, and we're doing it again today. Looks fantastic.
A little bit different background, but that gives it a little variety.
Yeah, instead of going to the east, we're going to the north.
All right, Ken, we got Ken.
I don't know if you mentioned, we also have some competition going on today.
You know, we did not talk about that. So tell us about that.
Yeah, there's 2 off-site targets. The competitors that are competing on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Those 4 days will be added up scores to have the overall win. So today, because we have everybody fly from the field for the Flight of the Nations, we still get them some targets that are off-site. So we have 2. One is just south of the field here in the old gravel pit. And then there's another one up in a community civic center park.
Everybody. Welcome.
So
our new
pilots
pilots.
can choose one or the other. And today's task or monies is separate than the overall.
Yeah, so just kind of another fun little competition flight. If you get there today, you get the award. Doesn't count for the overall.
So
good.
Things are looking good for the rest of the week. We're we're on par to have 14 for 14. That's our goal, as it is always.
It is.
But just wanted to stop by and say thank you all. I get a number of emails from people that are not able to be here.
So for what I'm learning about,
they truly enjoy the show.
2,000 feet the
staff,
winds.
Everybody. But also want to give a shout out to the folks at home. We truly miss you. We love you. Sorry we're not being able to talk a lot on the phone, but we're going to be home come Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday.
There you go. And yeah, we couldn't do it without them letting us come and do this.
Yep.
So a lot of them do check in on Balloon Fiesta live chats here. We see some of them come through. So glad that we can at least help them be a part of all the activities.
This bar is blocking all my view.
Between all the teams here is just fantastic and phenomenal. And
it is. It's truly our unfortunately, we only see them once a year. But it's nice to catch up with everybody and then meet more folks. Talked to several pilots. This is their first time here flying, and they're loving it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
They are.
Again, I want to give a shout out to everybody that's watching. Enjoy the show. It's just as beautiful here as it is on the screen there. And next year, make your plans early to be here. So next year, we've got the celebration with the 66th centennial and also the 250th anniversary of the United States. So,
well, we've been talking about next year's theme already out. The scenic route starts October 3rd. Of course, one of the first balloons up today, along with the Truly New Mexico balloon, was the Centennial balloon. So it's great.
It's going great.
Henry Rosenbaum, Balloon Meister, thanks for stopping by and chatting with us this morning. We'll let you get back to work and maybe get a haircut.
I will.
Don't pull your hair out.
Thank you. I won't pull my hair out. I don't need to. Things are going great.
Awesome.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Henry. All right, so as you heard, things are going along swimmingly today, and they'll be flying over the mighty Rio Grande.
Yes,
Not
they
that
will.
there's a lot of water in it, but I think most of them are just going to get up and go.
After last night, there's a little bit more than the day before.
Absolutely.
So maybe we can get some pictures.
Hey, Ken, make sure that you have your settings for online multiplayer on all players and not live.
You know, a few years ago, when there was a lot more water in the river over there. There were canoes, kayaks,
Believe it or
and all
not,
that
the
other
big
stuff
difference
out
that
there.
takes place.
And so, them, and then you have pictures of them looking up at the balloons, and then the balloon would land on a sandbar in there, and you'd have all the interaction stuff as well. So yeah, different direction this morning. We're finally going to get out to the northwest. So let everyone see the balloons in the sky this morning.
I believe Diane's got some folks for us out on the field. Diane,
Go ahead and splash and dance, Scooby. Do your thing.
I am so
Joe's
happy
gonna be right
to
there
be
with you.
with the father of Arabelle. Dale, you've been with Arabelle since she was born, you told me,
Yes,
since 1989.
The very first balloon was built in '89, and I did the first test flight on it. We built another one in 1996, and then this balloon was built in 2004. So I've been flying this balloon
Just
at
know the
FIESTA
winds change
since,
when you get below
well, the other
2,000
balloon
feet,
and then this one
Scooby.
since
So you
1999.
might be thinking you're
We
going
had
towards
another
that
pilot
riverbank,
here
and
for
then
about
all of a
10
sudden
years,
it's going to
and
pull you
We're
back.
moving. You got to start putting some hot air into this baby,
I'm gonna
right?
put a little heat into it, yeah, get it standing up. We've got permission to stand up now. We've got all the ride balloons cleared out of the way, so we're gonna stand it up for the crowd. I don't think I'm gonna fly it this morning. All the upper winds are going pretty slow off to the northwest, so we do have a small balloon that we'll probably put up. And
We're going to walk over to the burner. How big is Arabelle?
She's 220,000 cubic feet of total volume.
How does that compare to a kind of a standard balloon?
Well, a regular balloon, a little small balloon, would run about anywhere from 77 up to 105,000 cubic feet. So this is double that, about 220.
220.
She's 120 feet wide and about 100 feet tall, and weighs 950 pounds. A little round balloon would only weigh a couple hundred pounds. So big difference.
big
So she has to lift her own weight, plus, so we still can only carry about 2 passengers at the most. So
What have people told you over the years about having Arabelle as their favorite balloon? What have you heard about Arabelle?
Arabelle was the favorite special shape for years and years here when we first started flying it. They actually had a favorite shape contest for years, and we won it multiple times. So I think that's why they stopped it, because we were winning it too much.
Why do you think she's such a favorite?
It's just that she's very animated. She's got a silly
Well,
little
if you go
goofy
over
grin
it,
on her face.
Go back down, lower to the ground,
As
they'll
people
bring you
walk
back
through
over.
your camera here. But other than that, it's just a fun balloon to be around and fly. So yeah.
Let's show you put some heat into this.
Okay, great.
Balloon. Come on, Kevin. We're going to put a little bit of heat into Arabelle. It takes a lot of cold air and now a lot of hot air to fill Arabelle. How many hours does it take, or minutes does it take to set it up?
We have a big crew, so we can have it on and up for 15, 20 minutes easily. But when we have to sit on the ground waiting for other balloons to launch, it takes a little longer. But it doesn't take too long once we get ready here. So yeah.
You got a big crew.
Oh, he's up above it. Canyon dudes.
Here we
Okay.
go. It's kind of exciting. We're going to show you inside. Let's take a look inside the bowels of Arabelle. Is that correct to say that?
Hey, Ken,
I'm
you
not
good
sure
over
we're
there,
supposed
bro?
to say that.
Oh, by the way, it landed. Cold.
You can actually see the little baffles out there that allow the hot air to start filling up things like the leg,
The appendages
tail,
of the balloon,
all those
yes.
appendages, yeah. We're just going to kind of watch it.
Diane was cold. She's no longer cold.
No. And so as we watch, in fact, you can see the top. We talked about the red one in Tim's balloon,
parachute
but
top.
it's black here. That's the only place where you let the air out other than those others.
I think
And
Ken's
you
the
kind
only
of
one
watch,
going away
she's
from
gonna
it.
kind of stand up from the center, and then the head, as it starts to fill up with hot air, it will come
As
up.
it rises, that hot air is being forced to the head of the cow.
All kind of lifting from the middle.
Wow, that's the Sandia.
Yeah,
There's no wind down here at all. So Ken's probably just chilling. He's just floating. If you go up, Ken, if you go up above 2,000, the winds start pushing a little faster.
Just another
from more of the west,
view
by the way.
the beauty that New Mexico has to offer.
And look, and there you go. As we start heading over to Northwest, they're all coming your way. Somebody said, yes, I see the first ones coming towards me from around Rio Rancho.
Get ready, Rio Rancho.
I think this is the most we had in the morning flight in a while, huh, Chips?
Cloudy it is.
The morning times are
like I said with Henry, it's just kind of a variation. You always love the blue skies because the blue
afternoon
colors
usually
really
are big
pop,
ones.
but now you're going to get just a different aspect
Now I got the
of
wind from the east.
gray. And actually, just above where we pointed out that little fog building in there, with the clouds are starting to break up a little bit there.
Never try to talk and swallow and drink at the same time.
Someone's hollering at us.
Went up my nose and everything. Son of a bitch.
He's yelling good morning.
Energy drinks burning your nose.
It's hard to tell the banner numbers on the cloud hoppers because they wrap around half the tank.
Yeah.
So you say, all right,
Clark
so
flip-flops, or at least he's the.
All right, Ken. So y'all say y'all see names but no balloons. When we get done, I can show you an option. It's very simple, but I don't know why Microsoft does this shit. Hold on before I crash my balloon. On the online options, not like during the game mode, but like I guess it's before you go, load into the game. There's this online setting, and you got your live. Let me see something. Let me see if we can do it.
Thank you for taking along our camera today.
So
FIESTA Live, a first ever flying from.
yeah, we can't really do it on this part, but make sure this is on, obviously. But in the
This is midweek.
in the menu. In the menu, there is an option. It says live players, all players, off, and then you got your live weather, your custom weather, your preset. That's where you need to go. You need to make sure that your multiplayer is not on live. I fly with the developers from the Flight Sim every Friday. And that's how I know, because they taught us that, because a lot of people are having issues. So make sure you're online with your players, say all players, not live, not off, not cut, all players. I'm telling you, it'll make a big difference. You'll see. Oh, we're going right back over where you came from. We got a whole box up in here, dude. You go high, it goes west. You go down, it goes the other way.
Pork down there because we have spider pig going up next to it.
Would that be the hind quarter?
No, you cannot have multiplayer on live, brother.
The teeth along the panther,
Okay, I see a balloon coming in. Where you at? I hear you. Oh my lord. Joe, what the fuck? But yeah, bro, that's what a lot of issues were caused because of that. Everybody thinks live, you get the live. It has to be on all players. Live, pretty much every time you text, you disappear. Other player disappear. It happened to Joe right here in this balloon that's next to me, wherever the hell he went. It happened to him for a couple of days and we got it fixed. Yeah. You can't do it on the actual in-game play, but I mean, if you go and restart it and load back in, but make sure your stuff says all players, you should be able to see everybody.
Here closer to the south end of the field, the POW MIA balloon right behind it. The Never Forget balloon. Remembering the police and others.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah, no worries. Like I said, it is the stupidest. Microsoft got to do better on a lot of shit. Let's just say that way. All right, I'm at 335 feet with a wind from the southeast at 13 knots.
Friday morning, addition to the Special Shape Rodeo. We'll have all of our 100+ special shapes here. Some will fly.
Try to parallel this thing.
And then, of course, we feature only special shapes in our glows on Thursday and Friday night.
Where the hell everybody go? Oh, everybody's over here.
Another folks for us to check in with. So, Diane, take it away.
Okay, another one of the favorites here, Darth Vader balloon. I have Trent Bishop from Ohio, and he said, woohoo! Why did you go woohoo?
Love it being here. Love it. Beautiful place.
The people back home are going to be watching.
Absolutely. Everybody can't make it.
He said the bridge is in the way, but love is back again. Hell yeah.
They're watching Balloon Fiesta live. Tell me the history. Just Darth Vader's just 18 years old.
You got to think. It's been packed up.
Kenny, what happened?
All over the United States. It is all
And no worries, kid, no worries, man. Also, like, if your weather seems to be kind of different from everybody else's, your best bet to do is, like, go to your weather settings and kind of, like, click this over and click it back. Usually that makes a fix, too. All right, I see. Oh, wow. Kenny, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing way up there? No, man. You're invisible too. See how Canyon's invisible right now. I wonder if you have your stuff on live players. So you shouldn't be disappearing whether you're texting or not. I mean, it's a stupid fix, man. It's like, why even put the live in there? Like, what's the fucking point? Oh, look at him. There we go. He come out of nowhere. But if you got the boom, nigga. You clear, Joe. You clear, man. You clear. But yeah, we fly pretty much every day, same time, AM and PM. We do have fun competitions. We do have hare and hound. We just have fun flights like this. We are now in Connecticut, which I think is like our 14th state now, I believe, Joe, on our tour. And Albuquerque is our destination, and we will be doing live stream while we fly live alongside the real thing. We're going to have a charity stream going on for 8 days, 9 days, and we're going to actually have a gift card, a couple of gift cards for some winners and stuff for the competition at the end of the event. So this is the Balloon Tribe, and we are slowly growing, and with open arms. Anybody that's got the unique, rare passion of us, your home here, your family. Bro, by the time we get to Albuquerque, we're going to have at least 100 people. And then when the actual developer gang people have their little annual Friday flight with the balloons, oh, bro, we're going to come in that bitch and invade. They were like, what is all, holy crap. It's the Balloon Tribe. Yeah. Yeah, Ken, just Kenny and y'all just follow. Keep in touch or stay, any way you can. Send us a friend request on here, or I can do that. It don't matter. So we can see each other on the map. All that shit. We're gonna be tomorrow.
Frankly, fabric wears out. You know, think about your T-shirt. You know, the one you had 30 years
We'll
ago.
be here again tonight.
Yeah. The T-shirt, the jacket.
But tomorrow we're gonna be in Windham, Connecticut. Windham. We're actually airport, so it'll be easier to find. I just think some of these small little towns deserve a little something different, man. There ain't nothing going on in this one. Hey, kid, what's up, brother? Ah, shit. He's back using the flop, baby.
70 or 80 balloons in mid-September, and a lot
Yeah,
of
and
the
this
folks
is only
that are
like
flying here, we talked a lot about Bill Lee.
a third, not even a third of our balloon people. I think we have a total of like 15 to 16 pilots, and like every week we're gaining like 3 to 4. You got some that are more, you know, more often like me and Joe. But especially in competition days, oh yeah, people show up. We got one of those coming up soon. It's a little 2-day competition during the week, and then we got one coming up for, I guess, the weekend after that. It's all fun stuff. I explain the rules. I have maps, the little circles on them to show targets and stuff like that. So it's all fair game, you know. All right, so somebody's below me. I can't see because, okay, see, Joe's below me. What's up, guy? How come you haven't said nothing? Okay, there is Scooby. We got Kenny, we got Kenny. I'm about to get a list of everybody's names because I can't, I'm having trouble keeping up now. I will have trouble eventually. Look at that, man. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful, man.
So it was really exciting to have somebody who's been around that long to be able to get on board with a pilot's school.
But, you know, being a chase person like that, he has a huge difference.
Beautiful.
Sit down on the job. That's it. But it's actually a part of the job. You know, you by sitting on the back, you help get the air out of there. It packs better in the trailer. But always have, you know, sit on it.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't compete either. I just kind of, I mean, I probably like ascend, you know what I'm saying, like off the field. But I'll be definitely one of the camera. But yeah, you can be the watch for any suspicious shit. And I'm glad it worked, Canyon. I'm telling you, man, it's a stupid small fix that they just need to take the live shit out. It makes no damn sense. Alright, I got 61% fuel. I got winds coming from the east at 5 knots at about 395, variable southeast. So yeah, we're gonna have you know, competition and stuff during the Albuquerque things. Involve, you know, gift cards or something like that. Charity for something that we are yet to decide on.
Describe the Balloon Fiesta.
Balloon Fiesta is a unique place in the world, both for flying and for meeting.
Yeah, you have one camera angle, I have another camera angle, Joe.
And you like flying in
I do. It's a great opportunity.
But I mean, it's going to get to that point where we're going to have to stick to just one balloon or maybe 2 balloon liveries because everybody's going to have the same thing. And to Canyon and Ken, I'm sure if y'all haven't got the extra liveries, which they're very, very cheap on the marketplace, you're not going to see what I see with the balloon colors, simply because, you know, Microsoft has a habit of like, oh, you can't see what I bought, blah, 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 blah. So just know that you may see 3 red balloons in your screen, but because the liveries aren't in your stash, you're not gonna see this. I'm just trying to like shed light on some things that people, you know, don't know even there. You know what It's another beautiful day of flying. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain where we're going to be at, so that's another thing. We keep it real life. If it's raining, we don't fly. Now we might go to another location somewhere around the world just for training purposes, but yeah, we try to keep it real as possible. Now, sometimes we might go flying 100-knot winds, but they're like 40,000 feet in the air. No, but well, I think the highest we've gone, Joe, is what, 22,000 feet? Yeah, no worries, y'all. Knowledge is power, man. Look at you beautiful people. Yeah, welcome to the Balloon Tribe. Tell your friends, invite your people. We're actually doing something that's never been done before in sim gaming. We're actually taking hot air balloons and touring all 50 states. 1 to 3 cities per state, maybe 4 cities, it depends. Oh, by the way, Joe, August 14th to 15th, we're going to be taking a trip back down to Louisiana because they got a festival.
He's flying today with Mark Palmer.
Yeah, 14th to 15th, they got a festival here.
Yesterday for competition, he's competing, and he said he should have taken 30 minutes earlier, so right on top of that.
Multitasking. So it was normally scheduled August 12th to 14th in Oklahoma. But we're going to do that the 12th to 13th and come to Louisiana 14th to 15th, and then we're going to be going to Texas after that in August. And then we're going to kind of go around, up and around New Mexico, and then land in Albuquerque in October. All right, I got 57% fuel. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You're in my way. I can't see. Thank you. That's some power lines, Joe. Get up.
Managed to catch up with yet another pilot, so let's go see who she's cornered this time.
That's how are you doing? That's how I'm doing well. And
There's no landing spots. We'll go up in the air and start over. What do you mean no landing spots, boy?
This is Splash.
It still got 56% fuel in my tank. I go about 6,000 feet and I bet you head the other way. Watch this. Come on, magician.
I always say, hello, how are you? It's Curtis to talk to, as in, how are you? And you replied earlier on, like,
What's the different winds I'm about to grab?
I'm not a pilot that long, and I've done a bit of work for Andrew, and he had a set of balloons here, so he asked me to come and fly one of his balloons from. I fly his balloons back in the UK on tour.
Look how beautiful y'all people are. Look at that. Y'all making some very simming people, the simmer people happy today.
All the intricacies of flying around here. I'm still finding my feet, but because there's so many here, I can use them as a barometer as where to go and find the heights and winds. And all of our team are all in contact by radio, so we're constantly talking to each other, telling each other if we're clear or over. And it makes my job easier. to
Trust me,
reevaluate
this
where
place
you
is
are
the
and
land,
survey
my
and go
boy.
again. Whereas
You gotta
back home in
find
Ireland,
them.
it's very fast.
Think of that box.
I'm loving it. I still need to learn a lot about it, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
What of the Irish to you on your front today? Slán. What does that mean? Kiss me a lot? Is that what you're
That means goodbye.
And you can kind of see the curvature of the winds and the different heights. The lower winds are going more to the right of my screen, and the higher winds are going more left, like left-ish. And I got winds coming from the west and northwest.
The answer would be no, because what is happening there is aircraft carry a transponder, or more recently, an ADS-B device, which is what is sent.
Well, I got some winds up here though, bro. Look at that. Look at the winds. Just all of a sudden out of nowhere. We're just literally flying in circles. We're like doing like a box pretty much. My favorite kind of day. Especially when landing places are minimal. How long y'all been flying, Kenny? Kid?
That said, when there is some sort of setting, carry some sort of transponder or ADS-B device, and you could be able to see them on a flight radar. And again, that's just for the special flights, long-distance flights, but for regular hot air balloon flight, not there yet. And someday it might be.
That's where we took off.
Can you imagine looking at that screen to see 600 blips all within in a few minutes?
Yeah, you got plenty of land spaces. You gotta play at the wind, dog. I'm fucking hungry.
They have the ADS-B units on them, so I've had people call me or text me and say, hey, what are you doing? Just real simple, you could look it up and you can see it.
Yeah, so those special opportunities,
Alright,
special
now I have
flights,
no winds.
you'll see it. But on a normal hot air balloon flight and here at Balloon Fiesta, no, you won't see them there. Thanks for the question.
I'm at almost 4,000 feet now.
And flying overhead, right over the rooftop studio, the Spirit of Fiesta, below the big Fiesta logo. That might be Peg Bilson flying that
Don't
today.
know? You know
They
better.
were supposed to switch Miss
Okay, looks like Ken's coming down to land.
To Peg.
Might take some of his balloon with him.
We have Diane, another pilot down on the field. Diane, who do you have for us?
We have a birthday party going on here with Jeff and Tall Steve. Take it away. Happy birthday to you.
You done for the day, Ken? Excuse me. Where my balloons at?
And many more.
Oh, we're way up here. Holy shit, forgot. We're way in there.
Or is this dressing?
Normal, that's an everyday occurrence.
Watch out for the power lines there, Canyon.
Every time it burns, she rotates.
Like I said, if I mispronounce y'all's names and shit sometimes, I'm sorry. I just suck at
Sure.
I suck at people's names, period. Remember them and everything.
Inmates.
Look at that. That's like a damn. See, didn't I say, Joe? It always seems like the balloon's always in some kind of fucking triangle.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have your
I think Ken's down for the day. Hey, no worries. Hey, look, Ken, I appreciate you flying. And thank you for joining us, dude. We'll be back on again this evening. Pretty much we fly same time, day and night, you know, the AM, PM. I don't know where exactly where you're from in the central time zone and all that, but just know at this time and then 12 hours, you know, every 12 hours of this time we're pretty much streaming, flying somewhere. But yeah, just add us and just, yeah, join us again next time. And welcome to the Balloon Tribe, man. There's at least 16 of us right now, and we are steady growing. We just started this like a couple weeks ago, so yeah, welcome. Canyon is one of our newest ones as well, so and we appreciate every one of y'all, and you have a good day, and I'll see you soon, y'all.
What a way to celebrate. You know, there's a lot of people who celebrate anniversaries, and you're celebrating your birthday. Of course, you're a pilot, so you kind of have to be here, but a lot of people from around the world come to Fiesta to celebrate a lot of important occasions because this is one of the happiest places to be.
Absolutely.
I'd like to tell folks back home.
Come on out, have a great time. Enjoy the Fiesta. Can't miss it. It's the greatest show.
I got 48%, even with this dude here.
Thanks, guys. Everybody wave and happy birthday.
Just floating over the same area.
Here she's going to take off now. You got your chit going on here. How buoyant are you?
Thanks, Diane. We're going to try and catch up on a number of balloons we've seen go by.
Right.
Chillin' to hot stuff. There's the pirate balloon, the Pirate Joe, Pirata Joe. And then we saw Tiger on there, and then we saw the one that we're looking always forward to, and that is the balloon called Spirits in the Sky.
Right there.
Slow and steady with the race.
It should be...
Where the hell?
It's right to the left.
Yeah, to the left there. Yeah. It's the white one. It has the Roadrunner on one side and Wile E. Coyote on the other side.
You can hardly see.
It is a remake
hardly see
of
the
balloon that was built back in
Joe balloon over there.
1973 for the first World Championships that were held. That would have been the second balloon fiesta.
There it is.
And so, yeah, and we're seeing the Coyote.
They're pretty
You know
spaced
what's
out
really
now.
funny about this balloon, when we go out and fly it, my friends Barbara and Peter fly this a lot. I've had an opportunity
Where
to
do we
fly
take
with
off
them in it
from?
and chase it, put it away. But when you're out chasing it,
Right
it's
here.
like, if you want to take a picture, one or the other cartoon characters hogs the show. And a lot of times it's Wile E. Yep. It's kind of like, so the only pictures you get out of it are Wile E. Coyote. It's
So literally, this is where we took off from, and this is where we're all ended up at over there.
Back when I was in
That's
safety, I got
crazy.
the greatest picture of all time.
The other thing, and we're looking at the registration. So there's Tall Steve, and you saw the numbers there. The other thing about the Spirits balloon is we've gone back to the large N number on the
Dude, I swear I saw a shake balloon somewhere on the internet, bro. I don't know if it was AI made or real. Bro, when I say that thing looked like a dough without a deal, and reverse those, bro,
But we saw
no, sir.
Wiley, and now with the N numbers, so we're going to be able
Canyon's doing some serious ascension. Holy shit.
We saw the Coyote, now the Roadrunner.
Actually, I don't think she's out here.
Damn, son, you okay up there? What kind of helium you got, or propane you got? Because I want some of that shit. That's like rocket fuel. That dude's gone.
A lot of the balloons at that time, for some reason, had the 1979 and then a different letter.
No, that's Barbara. That's Barbara.
It's Barbara.
Yep.
It's slowly making it over here. There's no winds. Y'all get a show today.
They like to get from the north end.
We already know Alan and his people probably won't be showing up for the next few days because they're actually at their home balloon rally today till this weekend.
So this is a treat for us. And Jane are in the basket with Barbara.
See, now you got the Coyote right there looking through the throat.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can see the Roadrunner from the outside, and if you look up the skirt, you get to see the Coyote.
There's a little Pirate Joe.
If you were to build that balloon for yourself at this time of year, now, this time of whatever, able to spin that around so that you can see those.
But they built it
the way it was.
The way it was.
The way it was.
There were no
without
turning
a turning
vents back
vent.
then.
There were none, so there are
The
none
only
now.
turning vent you got was Mother Nature.
That's it. You can sometimes force by going up and down, but not always.
we have now? There's the guy with Vampirilla. There's Tall Steve that we were just talking to, where they were having the birthday party.
Yeah, happy birthday to Jeff. And gives me the moment to, I have a special person's birthday today. I have a Fiesta baby, my little baby.
I don't know what happened, Cannon.
Is going to be
Damn.
29 years old today.
You gotta.
We always celebrate.
You be popping out of nowhere, bro.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
So, happy birthday, son. Enjoy your day. Can't believe you're 29.
Yeah. And the alien balloon, they tell me, is splashing to the north and the west.
Like, he be going up to space like a rocket, and then disappears, and now you're looking for him also. It's like, poof.
Here we have a pilot getting ready to take off Diane. Hopefully we haven't lost him. Diane?
We've got Michael, the launch director. We've got Brian Taylor from the we're going to take a look. He was explaining how the winds are, and we're going to take the action. He's busy. He's still tied down. We got a big whistle coming. Whistle clearing the way. Still tied down. But we're fortunate we have two pilots in this blue ribbon. He is watching his launch director. Beautiful balloons that he's looking. We're in the very last line, far north of the field. And Brian Taylor is ready to take off. He was going to do an interview, but he's got blue ribbon. Bye, Brian.
So the tied down, or really tied off, is a design so that you don't go airborne until you are absolutely ready. And so there is a quick release knot
About
of some
42%
sort on there
fuel.
that you're going to pull, and it just kind of lets it just kind of slide right back down to the ground.
It's
Required
almost
to have him
9:30 Central Time, 10:30 Eastern, so we've been up for almost an hour already. With 42% fuel, and I got a passenger in my shit. I mean, hey, not bad.
Hundreds of spectators out here. We want to make sure everybody's safe.
The owl wolf coming right at us, as is the little dog. You just saw the feet go.
At least there's not a bunch of wind, so we can drop in like little holes if we need to.
And the gonna see them slide on by. So we heard from Dale Ritchie, the pilot, earlier. Wasn't the day that he really wanted to fly Arabelle, so we stood her up.
But he stood her up so everybody else could fly.
There you go.
That's why he did it.
Yep, so everybody else could see that. And then, okay, we'll pack that up, and then to go fly, we'll get the Blue Crew balloon out. So there's the little one.
Oh, he's
There's your
down
world
there.
balloon.
Yep,
Huh.
out bells.
He ended up landing like.
Yeah, it's during competition.
Yeah.
Right at the end of competition.
Can't see it because this dude's fat head in the way.
And that's the Sid Cutter Pavilion that's right to the right of where Al's was.
And I see Wes right here in front of us, kind of squeezing up between the purple racer balloon.
West the Wolf. It's Wednesday. West the Wolf. Sid Panther.
Wes the Wolf. I did say Panther. For the Panther.
Yes.
Sorry.
And he was with Keith the Teeth, and I don't know where those guys have gotten on to.
The racer that's kind of going off the top, Sherry White, and she was asking me, I heard you mention my balloon, how does it look on the air? And I said, it's bright, it stands out. She says, yeah, there's a lot of purple in there. Diane, what have you found?
I found
Found you a spot over there, bro?
photographer who is busy. Because I love your hat. You look like a launch director, but she's
No,
not.
about to be nosy.
No, I'm just here because I wanted to see the balloons for the first time.
Yeah, you land
Bought
that.
your hat here at Fiesta.
I say, don't land in no cemetery because that'd be bad luck.
Well, it just
You landed
looks so
close to
pretty,
one.
and it's a tad bit colder here than in Florida. So
Dude, you landed in a cemetery, guy.
What tips do you have about
Oh. Oh, that's a cemetery. Man. I know this is a cemetery right here. y'all can start looking for place to land. I mean, we've been up almost an hour anyway.
64 gigs there, Brooke.
I think that's a cemetery or a junkyard. One or the other. Either cemetery or junkyard, dog. You land in the cemetery, it's bad. Look.
Thanks for stopping and visiting. And I
So
love
they got a
your
spot.
zebra
They got a
hat.
couple of
Do
spots
some
over
people
here,
think that you're
y'all.
a launch director? What do they say to you?
Yeah, well, first they come up and start asking me questions, and then some ask for cards, so I have to tell them no.
I got a whole different direction though.
That or she needs to join the Zebra team. I know we're always looking for some great launch directors to join our team here.
Yeah, you can
That
probably try to drop
application
one in
opens
here.
up early in the year, somewhere around the February-March timeframe. You can do that at balloonfiesta.com. Always looking for great navigators and volunteers to help us out in all kinds of areas. If you'd
Sorry
like
to
to be
trim
a
the
part of it,
trees a
again,
little
that
bit.
application
Don't
opens
hurt
up
nothing.
early in the year, balloonfiesta.com. And if you have comments or questions, watching at home, watching out here on the field or anywhere else, we'd love to see you. Email your pictures and comments to
Joe said he don't trust the dot. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a cemetery though. To be honest.
Yep. I just saw Al Bell's take load off. We had a great shot.
Yo, Kenny.
It appears that he has landed right where
I don't want that wind you got. I want it right where I'm going. You got a whole different wind on me. That's crazy. I kind of caught your wind, bro.
But I'm looking and seeing a lot of people trying to get into the room. They're down low, so there's a whole lot of
So close. You could drop in this field right here. It's gonna be a little bumpy run. A bumpy run. A bumpy.
No Dunkin' Donuts.
A bumpy landing. You got to drop it real quick and pray to God you don't slam it in the trees.
Balloon.
Go on, Skimmy.
Drone shot.
Trim the trees a little bit. It's all right. Use it to help slow it down. Oh. Oh, the fucking sound effects.
There's a number of markers, stars, and flags that all have some level of significance.
All right.
To sit
Good
and
job there,
cut.
bruh.
Jewel
Good
had that
job.
balloon built for the 50th
What
anniversary.
you got going over here,
Sid
Joe?
Cutter, of course,
Got
the
some
starter
fields
of
and
all
shit.
of this back in 1972. And someone said, "Can you?" I said, "Well, sure. How many is the most largest gathering? I think it was 19."
Nah, you did good. You did good, dude. How's that shit smooth like for his landing? Smooth landing. Hey Joe, this probably wouldn't work because we're gonna need the actual like drone camera. But we should like during the Albuquerque thing when we have our events. I just got a downdraft like a fucking. After the dance for the anthem, we should let our balloons fly. Like we kind of like let them go sometimes, or just let them just go. Yeah, we got some power towers. I just had a big ass downdraft. I didn't like that at all. That happened to me yesterday. Like further west of here. That is. It should be another something of a graveyard type. That's a graveyard there too. Damn, a lot of graveyards over here. What's it looking like over there, Canyon? Where you going over there?
And he's just taken off. We were going to do an interview with him, but his crew is still here. Come on.
He's landing right here in a little spot by the house. Oh no, Joe, you knocked over their mailbox.
From Albuquerque. How did you like being a crew member for Zebo?
All right, so we got Joe down now. The next, all we have left is Can and Bayou Man.
How many years have you been crewing?
6. Yes.
With
Let's
different
see
balloons,
where.
or?
Different balloons, yes.
So you like the hands-on. What would you tell other
Got
people?
himself a little different.
It's a hands-on experience.
Little push. Got a little draft there now.
I love it.
You don't have to be a pilot. You can just be part of all these fun.
I can't see shit because this dude's face is in my way.
What do you think of that?
It's yeah, it does.
Appreciate. What was your first name?
Joseph.
Joseph. I'm Diane, and this
Nice
is
to meet you.
Fiesta Live.
Sounds
Being out here, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for people in New Mexico from Albuquerque to just show up here and be part of all the action.
That's it, yeah.
All right, Can. What you doing here? You want to land? Yeah. Oh no, he's on fire. Look at him. I think it's so fucking shitty Microsoft needs to get this shit together.
What a beautiful morning here.
All right. We got Can coming on in.
Thanks, Diane. There's John Schmidt in the 5280 Flyer. John has a ranch, from my understanding, in southern Colorado, he likes to fly on.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There's our mounted patrol. They're just as big of an attraction out here as the balloons are sometimes.
I mean, hey, Can, if you got a fishing pole with you, land a balloon and go fishing. Alright, here we go.
With all of the proceeds going towards the operation of that. There's also the search and rescue posse that comes out. They have those as well. Those are always
Oh no, the winds are kind of shit. They got to be careful.
Balloon Fiesta.
See pilot Michael Fielding getting ready to take off in
Yeesh,
Dices.
yep.
Are you ready for your close-up?
Yep.
Part of our
All right, here we go.
Gonna get
Got a fourth balloon coming down for a landing.
Okay.
It's okay to trim the trees a little bit. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Nice flight. Nice flight. And beautiful. Beautiful. We gotta let it drag a little bit now. Come on. All right. I guess only person left is me, huh? Of course, I'll be the last one up in here.
It is a regular shape where the spiders
Yeah, see y'all tonight, man. See y'all tonight. But tomorrow's probably gonna be a rain out, so we might go somewhere else. But the scheduled flight, you know, we might do some like training type shit out in like Albuquerque. Or maybe Area 51. So thank y'all for joining and hanging out. Man, it was awesome. We had a good morning. We had 5 balloons this morning. In the afternoons, usually about 5 to 8 to 10 balloons. It all depends on the day. But I know at least 4 of our pilots would not be attending for several days because of other balloon rallies and stuff. So, but we're slowly growing. And hopefully by October we should have at least 100 sim members for the balloon tribe, and we can show up on that that fateful day with the developers had their little balloon rally. We're gonna show up at the balloon tribe 100 plus, blow their minds, right?
She's ready. All right, Diane.
See y'all later, man. Much love, good vibes. Look, y'all are awesome. I appreciate y'all. I'm grateful. So, thank y'all. Another goddamn graveyard. Yo, what are y'all doing over here? What's really going on? This is the 3rd, 4th one I've seen in like the last fucking not too far from me.
The checkerboard is because my son loved checkerboard. The floors were checkerboard. The black and blue.
And the only word up in the air. Ain't got no hair because they shaded.
That's how I got his name.
Man, that was a good flight, guys.
6 months old.
Brand new balloon here we have, Jeff.
And the winds are supposed to start picking up too, so yeah, I better. Things might get a little interesting for me here in a little bit.
Just getting all my lines out
I
of the
still
way
got 29%
so
fuel. I'll still fly, but
friends can make fun of them. So.
Oh.
What are you hoping? Where's your ribbon? You got your ribbon?
They're in my pocket. Okay, we're ready to go.
Well, thank y'all for flying this morning.
Which competition are you going to be doing?
It's funny how we started over here, and we kind of came back, and then we're all. It's amazing. Mother Nature is a win. The Scientology behind all this shit. Crazy.
Right now, Jeff.
Down low is kind of going to the southeast. And then
Nice flight, nice flight. Yes, sir. Can, hey, like I said, we fly evening times too. I don't know what your schedule is like. I think next week I'm going to schedule a 2-day competition flight. But if we don't fly tomorrow from here because of weather, we will probably do a training flight in Albuquerque or Area 51 or some shit like that.
Pretty good.
Did you score some points?
Last year I did really good. I got like 2 feet away. Yeah.
How exciting is that?
Fun. It's very exciting.
Good. He's got a good arm, right? Great. Thank you, John. Thank you, John, for sharing your story about your son.
Yeah, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, add us on here, you know, all that good shit.
And so, just to make sure that everyone understands, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday are the big days for competition. Overall points and the overall ranking and money and cash and all that other stuff.
Become the Fiesta champion for the year.
Absolutely. Today's competition is kind of just a one-off, fun one type of thing.
Henry talked about that.
He did. He told us earlier they put one just south of the field, which is what Jeff said.
Yep, and I'm just chilling now. You know what I'm not used to no more? Look, his balloon's still chilling. I'm not used to this anymore. This one balloon, that's crazy. I'm so lonely. Oh, shit. Alright. Got some landing spots, I guess, somewhere up here. It's crazy, because, like, I used to... So I just flew solo so often, and then now I fly with people so often. It's like when you're by yourself, it's just very weird. Very, very hella weird. Guy, I was gonna move these dudes out though, like rotate them in the basket or something, because I can't see over here with your big head. Who are you pointing at? There's trees, man. Yes, it's fucking baseball field. You wanna go throw the ball here and jump to see how far you can? Shit. We're gonna land up here shortly. Hopefully. 26% fuel. I've been in the air for an hour and like 8 minutes now. So wave your hands that way, like wave them like a bird, so we can go this way more. sir. I can't see over your fucking head. Thank you. Trees. What is your name, by the way, sir? You're not gonna talk. You're gonna sit there. Winds are like me before the wind freeze. Alright. So we're just gonna have to pull something out of our bread basket here. How about you, sir? Would you like me? I joke. I kid. Don't take me serious, I'm a comedian. Please. Not really. I can be. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. Either A, I land just on the other side of this greenhouse. No problem. Or B, I'm about to land, no problem. And the wind decides it wants to steer me off course, and then I have to face this motherfucker and overburn just to go over it. So, I don't know yet. And C, might go way the fuck over here. Nope, and it's probably option D going between all this shit. yeah. Alright. Well, thank you all for hanging out. My day started some more. We will be back on the night again tonight. I said that twice, I don't know why. So we'll be in the same area, another fun flight. Tomorrow we'll be in Windham, Connecticut, but it's supposed to storm. We shall see. If not, we'll go fly somewhere for training. Other than that, I mean, y'all have an awesome kick butt day. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for being a part of this amazing journey that's happening. Your history in real time. And yeah, welcome to our new pilots, our new members to the Balloon Tribe. I'm gonna have to start getting everybody's names down and so I can keep up with everybody. But yeah, thanks for flying with us. Same time, pretty much every day, every night. So any other balloon pilots out there that are still on the fence, that simulates, that wants to come play, come on out, man. Come on out, it's all fun. If you have any questions, if shit starts happening with your balloon disappearing, we got that covered, because it happens a lot. We got you. Just know your family, your tribe, uniting those that have a rare and very misunderstood passion of hot air ballooning as one big tribe, and become a family. That's what we are. What a tribe is, a family. Familia. So, anyway, this is your boy Body Man Gaming. I'll see y'all this evening, and we're gonna have another great day. You're awesome. You're kick ass. Don't forget it. If someone says something